Hello guys, it's Emmanuel again. Welcome back to another episode of Common English Mistakes. So I'm gonna mention 5 English mistakes that I notice regularly, mostly by non-native English speakers. So if you wanna know what those 5 English mistakes are, please stick around. And without further ado, let me go ahead and get started. Alright, so normally, I have heard a lot of people say, I couldn't attend to the meeting or I couldn't attend to the seminar. That is incorrect. You have to say, I couldn't attend the meeting or I couldn't attend the seminar. I couldn't attend the class. Number 2, she always is late. That is incorrect. You have to say, she is always late. I am always late. They are always late. He is always late. I will always be late. Then the next mistake is we arrived to the airport. That is incorrect. You have to say we arrived at the airport. I arrived at the airport. She arrived at the airport. Or you can also say I arrived at the party. He arrived at the party. And there is an exception with the word home. You don't say I arrived at home, but you have to say I arrived home, I got back home, or I made it back home. That is an exception in the English language. Then the 4th mistake that I'm going to mention today is after the accident, the car had a lot of damages. That is incorrect. You have to say a lot of damage. The word damage is considered uncountable. Therefore, you have to say damage. After the accident, the car had a lot of damage. And the last one is my apartment is miles far from here. That is incorrect. You have to say my apartment is miles away from here. Let's say my apartment is 4 miles away from here. If you say far from here, in this case it is incorrect. It can be used in a different context, but in this case you have to say away from here. My apartment is 4 miles away from here, 5 miles away from here, 7 miles away from here, etc.